All right, it looks like we are good to go. I'm in the green. Hey guys, and welcome to the YouTube live stream of the 1 hour creation with Tutorial Grid. I'm Cherokee, your host for this evening, and pretty much all evenings because it's my channel. But welcome to the YouTube show. So the things that we have been doing. So just to catch everybody up with kind of what has been going on. We've been creating this scene in After Effects, which is this thing right here. It's pretty dumbed down right now. I tried to do a bunch of stuff yesterday and nothing was kind of working. So the thing about this show is I try to keep everything down to an hour, but that doesn't give me a lot of time to play and to really kind of work things out. It kind of grasps my knowledge on things and I try to do it at that time. So I got stumped from, last night's feed and nothing really worked out too well. And things just kind of, dissipated a little bit. But this time I've come prepared. So I went and looked up a ton of different imagery and a ton of different stuff to try to figure out how I wanted to put like this big nebula right through here, right through like the bottom right hand side of our scene. And instead of just finding out how to do it and then just incorporating that into the scene, I kind of loved the tutorial and kind of took my own spin on it. And let's go ahead and show that now. So this is what I created. So that's pretty awesome. So we've got our nebula that is streaking right through. We've got the clouds. We've got some darker clouds. We've got our asteroids. We have this big cloudy weird thing on the side of it. We've got a flare, and there's just a ton of stuff going on. We've got stars. We have the star shine, the star glow. Everything just looks really well put together. And I'm going to be doing an entire tutorial over this. Because I had a lot of fun doing this. It didn't take too long, but it was just a lot of fun creating this neat little scene. So yeah, let's go ahead and play that back real quick again because I just like viewing it. So I had depth of field, so and pushed into the scene in the background here. And yeah, this is what I'm going to be trying to do today, which I think I'm going to be able to do. I think it'll be just fine. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be creating this nebula, and I'm going to be propping that into here. We're going to be adding a ton of color to this, and I'm going to try to finish this out. I'm going to fix our sun here because this just looks kind of god-awful. And I'm just going to be kind of playing around with it. Hopefully, I'll have it finished before the hour is done because I kind of do want to have this thing finished so I can move on to the next thing because I really want to do this tutorial on this nebula because it's freaking awesome. Hey, we got 3 people watching. Welcome to the stream, guys. Go ahead and start chatting it up. I'm going to go ahead and start it here. Hello, people. Welcome to the live stream on YouTube, 3 watchers, and I've got 1 person watching me on Facebook Live. Welcome, person on Facebook Live. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So if you want to see what that looks like in After Effects, this is the nebula in After Effects. Quite a bit of layers. Nebuca. Yeah, Nebuca. I misspell things because I have fat freaking fingers. But this is what we're doing. We're going to create this type of a scene in our space here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move all this stuff down that doesn't need to be there. Test texture. Don't think I need that. Pretty sure I don't need this. Yeah, I don't need that. All right. So that's where I'm going to start out at. So I'm going to go ahead and move all this stuff down and turn all this stuff off. Vroom, starting fresh. Okay, so we'll go start with the nebula. Nebula. Now, how do we do this? Already forgot. All right, here we go. Of course. Start it right back. Here we go. Okay. Turbulent. So last night I actually was on the right track to get this thing correct. Not turbulent displays. turbulent noise. So I was actually doing it right. I just didn't have all the parameters set. All right, so let's go ahead and I think we're here. Yes. Contrast, bring that up. Bring up the brightness quite a bit. Bring up the contrast. Complexity up quite a bit. I want this to be fairly sharp because I'm going to dumb this thing down quite a bit. Bring that sharpness up quite a bit. And let's see here. Let's do... what would do it? We blow it out. No, I don't want that. So this is kind of working in reverse. So this looks good, but this is how it's going to finish. It's going to be this, and then I'm going to select invert like that. So that looks like a bunch of cool looking spider webs and stuff, which is cool. I like that. That's good. And I'm going to go ahead and mask this out here. So what do I want? Mask this. Let's take that. Right here. Boop. Ta-da! And we're done. That's how you create the nebula. Alright, let's do just a little bit. Pretty sharp. No, I'm just gonna, not even gonna feather it. Not even gonna try. Yeah, not even gonna try to feather it. Okay, cool. So, I'm finished. Not really, right. Let's do Gaussian blur. I'll blur this out quite a bit. Just a little bit right there. And now we're going to do Bezier warp. I might want to change this a little bit. That just looks kind of silly. It's a shoe! Looks like the Nike symbol. That down quite a bit. Got 2 people watching me. Hi, welcome to the stream. Okay, turn that down. Let's turn this up just a smidgen here. Just a little bit. All right there. Cool. And let's do tritone. Let's do this right here. Oh, that looks creepy. About right there. And okay, cool. That looks surprisingly good. Okay, I'm going to put this up here, and I want to see what it looks like with our stars. Bazinga. Let's go ahead and screen that. Let's see here. Let's move this up about right here. About right there. Trying to get to this to where it looks somewhat natural, because it doesn't really look too natural right now. And I've got a light in the back of me, so I can't really see too well. Bring this About right there. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this layer. Now I'm going to pull up the Gaussian blur like a lot. And just blur the crap out of this, and I'm actually going to scale this up. That's not what I wanted. Scale it up a little bit. Maybe less blurriness. And I want to evolve this just a smidgen. So we got a few different kind of particles going on. About right there. I don't know why I'm getting this weird rim, but I'll mess with it later. About something like that. Looking pretty good. Let's see here. Let's bring it down a little bit. Opacity is just a little. It's a little too bright for me. About right there. Toad's warts. How much RAM does your system have? 64 gigabytes of RAM. Let's see here. What should I do? What should I do? Okay. Let's do duplicate this, duplicate that, and what we're going to do is we're going to change the color of this to a darker purple, or a lighter purple. All right, here. And this is going to be a darker purple. And I'm going to evolve this quite a bit. Move this down. And hit M. I'm going to delete that mask. And I'm going to select a different one. So I'm going to mask, let's say, this portion right here. I'm going to make it fairly large. All right, here. Boom. Move that over a smidgen. Use my Bezier warp to warp this thing. There we go. Maybe bring this up a little bit. About in here. That. Move that down. It doesn't look too natural, does it? Does it? No, it does not. It does not. Let's move that down here. That needs to go. Whoa. Right over here. And down here. About like that. Feather it. About right there. Move it down a smidgen. Maybe actually change the size of it just a tad. Comes in about right there. And then we'll duplicate this. Duplicate that. Push this to the bottom. Evolve that quite a bit. And Gaussian blur the crap out of it. Make this a tad bit bigger. About right there. And bring down the opacity a smidgen to where we've got some weird looking clouds. Maybe bring that back down. And maybe let's go to our nebulator and this curve. Let's make an adjustment here. Just kind of bring some pop out. About right there. Maybe brighten this up just a smidgen. That's looking pretty good. Let's try turbulent. Where's my thing? Which one are you? You? Yeah, let's do. Let's do turbulent displace and see what happens. I mean, that's kind of cool. I don't really know if I want to make it that wispy or not. Nah. Okay, so we've kind of got our base mesh here. Let's go to layer, new, solid. Let's pull this up about right there. Hit OK. That down. And let's start a mesh about right here. F for feather. And feather it out. Right there. T. And bring it down just a bit. Whoops. About like that. I want to bring it more. This sure does have a lot. I do definitely need to start labeling my stuff. Because this is getting confusing. Yeah, bring that down a little bit. My camera's taking pictures of me. And about right there. Cool. All right. Now let's do layer, new, solid. A blue solid. All right. There. Do the same thing. There. Fedore. T. Bring that down. Right there. And I want to set these to screen. I know it's not going to do a whole lot, but I just like to do it there for added protection. All right, so that's that. The next thing I kind of want to do, so all this stuff needs to be put into 3D, and that's going to suck because I already started doing this. All right, so 3D, checkboxed, and all of it's going to disappear. Oh, wow, it doesn't. Cool, that's good. Oh, yeah, because my lights aren't on. So I need to go down here and change my material options. Accepts lights off. Hello, Razor Snaps. And accepts lights, off. And accepts lights, off. Accepts lights, off. Accepts lights, off. And accepts lights, off. So what that does is whenever you select the 3D layer or you want to put it into 3D, it basically says, okay, now that I'm a 3D layer, I'm going to interact with every single one of your lights that is in your scene, and which is fine if that's what you want it to do, but sometimes you have a bunch of stuff like screens on there and you have it put onto like an additive layer and stuff like that, and that just doesn't work. So whenever that happens, it makes it look like there's a light shining off of it. So you have like a bright spot here and not so much of a bright spot, or it just completely disappears and it just doesn't work. So we're just kind of trying to thwart that. And now that's not going to happen. So yes. But we are in 3D. So I'm going to turn on this camera and boom, we now have that. So that's a little bit larger than what I thought it was going to be. So we're going to need to pull this up just a bit. All right, there. Cool. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do is on this form layer, I want to look and see. Yeah, we don't have any there. Okay, perfect. I did that last time. We might be finishing very early, which is awesome. All right, I'm going to check to see if we got any comments here. Nope, no comments. Toadwarts. I've got 64 gigabytes of RAM in my computer, if you were wondering. I see your comment there. And I've got nothing on Facebook Live. Nobody's watching me on Facebook Live. It is Sunday, so it's all right. No worries. I got 2 people watching me. Hello, people. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn my element layer back on. That's already that one little thing already just totally completely added just a whole new level of awesome to our scene. So I'm very, very happy about that. Okay, so there's that, and I'm going to go ahead and turn on my point light, my ambient light. And so the thing that I really, really do not like about this scene now is this massive sun that I have. Yeah, because it's terrible. Terrible. All right, let's go into element, move this sun around, probably to the left, or maybe just completely take it out. Who knows? It might be best just to take it out. Let's move that over. Yeah, that didn't do a whole lot. All right, move it over. Or just take it out. Move it over. All right. That's looking pretty good right there. I thought I had a blue light. Yep, there it is. Boom. Blue light. That's looking pretty cool. Loving that. That looks really cool. I'm really happy about that. That took like no time at all to make either. I'm very proud about that. Okay, cool. So next thing, let's do our form layer. I'm going to put a star glow on there. And so what this does, I'm going to go ahead and just completely take off all this stuff except for my point light. So this is what that does. It makes this really cool starry look. If you see all those different NASA photos, let me pull one up. It's got this weird little star glow because whenever they take those NASA photos, the photograph has been taken like probably over like 5 minutes or 30 minutes, and it's got this massive glow where it had a bright spot in it. So I'm going to go ahead and recreate that. And how I'm going to do that is go into individual lengths, and I'm going to put up as 0.5, down as 0.5, left as 0.5, whoops, 0.5, right as 0.5, and then up left 0, 0, 0, 0. And that should give me just a little 4-point star right there. Looking good. Next thing I'm going to do is go to color map A. I like this heavenly purple that they've got. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that on the same color map B. And where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? There you are. Cool. Looks good. And let's do streak length and prop that up quite a bit. And maybe just boost the light just a smidgen. Cool. Looks good. I don't like the fact there's these big dots. I don't want there to be big stars because we're not technically supposed to be very close to our scene here. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the center back because I don't want there to be a ton of stars. I want them to be somewhat far away. But now we don't have as much star glow or really any star glow. So we're going to have to change the threshold of how they get their glow. So I'm going to turn that down. And hopefully we get our star glow back. Turn that down to 0. Yeah, there it is. Boom. And streak boost light. Boost lightning. There we go. So we got a little bit of there. I'm going to do this to 5, maybe 10. Turn it up more. 30. About right there. So we just have very subtle little streaklets on our star. So that's going to work perfect for what I want to do. I do want to take down the streak length though, because that's a bit much. All right. There. Oh, that changes everything, doesn't it? And boost light. Not so much. And not so much. And not so much. A little more. About right. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. So now, in turn, we're going to have this. We've got our little streaks. We've got our sun, which I need to change this somehow. I think I have heat distortion, maybe. Let's see here. I want to layer new. Just layer. And type in heat. Yeah, I do. Video Copilot. That's what it's good for. Oh boy, what just happened? Probably what just happened is I don't think Trapcode works with the Video Copilot plugin very well. Huh, that's interesting. Or the Trapcode plugin. Huh, well that sucks. Oh well. Let's see here. So, I guess let's mess around with the camera. I think I'm going to take this out because that just looks stupid now. You know? Wow, there's a lot of streaky things. Let's see here. Quarter. I don't think that does anything. It does not, because I haven't animated it. All right, let's go. Let's see here. Transform P4 position. Move this out. Can't move it back too much or my thing will come out, so can't do that. Again, this tutorial grid thing is like a placeholder for something else. I'm actually getting a logo done, so whenever you see this the next time, it'll be an actual physical logo. So yeah, that'll be cool. So what does this look like here? Still got a lot of form. I don't like that. Okay, move this back. Form. Push that in the background. I do not want to see stars. Okay, maybe a little less. Got trigger happy there. And maybe a little less. There we go. That's a little better. It looks good. Kind of want there to be a planet down here. I don't know why. I just want a planet in there. Can I just not have a planet in there? Let's see here. I'm gonna take out this sun because it just looks stupid. Element, scene setup, and you're done. Okay. Let's see here. What kind of planet texture do I have? I'm going to put a building in there with Metropolitan. No. What's in our starter pack? Dead planet. I'm just going to use another Video Copilot Essential. Welcome to my life. Wow. It's pancake. When in doubt, resort to Video Copilot. So, let's see what that does. So, now that I don't have that light, I can maybe add like a purple light instead. So, let's see here. That, I believe, is our blue light. Yes? No. Okay, let's do this purple. Purple. Maybe not so purple, like pink. Maybe a little more pink. Okay, so there's that. Go back into element real quick. Scene setup. And I want it like way in the background. Like I want it far away. Way down here. And hopefully it doesn't disappear. No, yes, it didn't disappear. Love it when it doesn't disappear. Okay, cool. We're on the right track. So maybe we can do something like this, where it starts out like that. Would have helped if I keyframed that, right? Oh, I did. Just didn't really look that great. Just look like just a bunch of like a mess of stuff. Might have to rethink my decisions about this kind of a bumper. and maybe do something that's a little more shocking. Or something that's just like more simple. I mean, this is cool looking and all, but it just doesn't seem like it's giving me what I'm wanting, you know? Let's try this. All right, that's in 3D. Where's the position? Let's push this in the back a bit. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to rethink my decision on this type of a logo bumper. There's just too much stuff going on, but that's okay. You know, we try it and we try to do something cool, and sometimes that thing that's cool doesn't necessarily work, which is fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit here today. I did the thing that I wanted to do, but honestly, I think I'm just running out of ideas for this, and I think I'm going to leave it in the dust. So I might keep this and mess around with the logo, take out all this dumb planet stuff, and kind of go from there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just take all this stuff out. But this is, I mean, again, this is a process. It doesn't, you start something and you end something. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You think you have a good idea, and then it just turns out like, maybe it's not necessarily the thing you want, which is fine. I mean, that's all about what this show is trial and error. I mean, you're going to have 1,000 different designs to one really amazing design. I mean, that's just how it goes. And if you're not critical on yourself about what you want and how you want it done, then, you know, you're kind of stuck in the dust. So I've got a good idea of what I want, but I don't think that was going to do it for me. I don't think it's just not awesome enough for a bumper. But it was a cool little scene, but it could be way better. So I'm going to go ahead and start fresh again. This will be the second time I've started on a type of bumper like this. I tried a 2D one, and now I've tried this kind of 3D one. So I think I'm going to call it a night here. We're at 37 minutes, and we're going to try bumper take 3 on another day. But yeah, so thanks a lot for joining me tonight. It's been fun, even though we haven't really gotten any further on this bumper. But that's just kind of how it goes. This looks cool, though. I mean, you know, we did this, and I've got a new tutorial coming out, which is going to be a lot of fun. So look forward to that. Probably tomorrow or Tuesday. So yeah, anyway, guys, have a great night. Enjoy your Sunday, and I will see you on the next live stream.